Well, why not? Oh, he's on this side of the door. Okay. Good talk. Oh. And I apologize if I'm a little light on energy tonight. The meds I took last night to help me sleep kicked my butt. Funny. keep it just in case. Def.
They're on us.
Really? Sprats? Attack sprats. Alright. That was an awful lot of screaming for a sprat.
If I never smell another rapt, it'll be too soon.
Weren't you a sawbones? Figured you ought to have smelled worse.
Sure, but those things reek like bad cologne. It's different.
I'm with you there. At least humans have the courtesy to wait a while before their bodies start to stink.
Most of them.
Report written by the Rizzo Wildlife Specialist Regard Project Taro. It lists concerns that the higher than average volume of Terra corpses may be attracting local wildlife, combined with the alluring purpleberry aroma coming from the Cascadia bottling plant. The engineers worry that raptidons may be encroaching ever closer to the walls. Though the walls are theoretically sound, the engineer warns that they're relatively shallow and that particularly clever raptidons could possibly dig beneath them and find their way into the chemical waste pipes. Fun. tempted. Five. Eights. That's not at all terrifying. Are you?
Getting my target practice in today.
Holy crap, it's dark. Oh, that's a lot of mantisaurs. Whew. Gotta go all the way around. Those guys are dead. Why we don't play with Raptidons. Is that really where the street bottoms out? Yes, it is. Alright. Alright, another one down.
How about that?
To shreds, you say?
Yeah!
Oh, so much for that. Oh. Great.
Covering you! I got him!
Oh.
Been practicing this. That was fun.
You know what, we'll take a faster walk speed this time. More health. Hell yes. Why not? More XP. Yeah, okay, do you have to go swimming every time we walk by these things? That big guy. Because the guys aren't got, which means... Yep, this should be the rest of the mess. Oh look, more. Yay.
Dread, you said?
Here we go!
Damn it!
Here we go! Just like that.
Oh! Burger. Gosh, dang, there's a lot of wraps out here.
Been practicing this.
One all right?
Ooh, ammo. Thank you, Marauders. Oh, look. Another damn queen.
Watch a pro at work. That was fun. Here we go. Nice one. Big weapon. My kind of action.
Got them too. Quite the hunting trip today. And I'm too heavy. Of course I'm too heavy. Oh, it is Christmas. Hello, sweetheart. Alright, let's get rid of some crap. Crap. It's still a little heavy. Still need to go back to the shop. Damn. Pays to look around sometimes. Hello, Purple. How are you today? That's good.
Now that was a hunt. Captain, you sure know how to set a woman's heart to beating, that's for sure.
Mega Queen. Mega Queen. Got it. To respond to your question, Purple, yeah, just another day in paradise. Ooh, cool.
Nice and easy.
Here they come.
Really. Shoot me from the wall, I shoot you in the face. Come on, stand up. Not
The
bad.
sooner we put these adult psychopaths in the ground, the better.
I took my medicine. What the hell? Damn it. Damn, there's a lot of bad guys here.
Okay. Here we go.
Nope.
Okay.
Come out and play. Incoming! I am a storm. Everyone all right?
Well, our allies on the ground, but that's not any.
To shreds, you say? Your guts look pretty.
Blah 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 blah.
I'll keep it down. Captain! My kind of action. How about that?
Covering you! I smell that fire!
Sure.
Take him down.
Ah, KF Strike. Dance party. Oh, that's a problem. Woo!
Okay. I got him. Anyone else?
Okay, we didn't finish off that group. Good. And I'm overweight again. That's glorious. Ooh, what are you gaming with? Purple.
Watch a pro at work. How about that? Get on. Get Ellie back up.
Nice. Ironic that you're working for the company while I'm trying to tear them down. Wahaha. Dun. Oh boy. All right. Is there any vending machines nearby? Like to not be quite so slow. Cool, refreshing flavor of Nanner Spank. Okay. Managed. There we go.
Real slick.
If I wasn't overweight before. Let's see where the nearest vending machine is. All the way to the back over there. Well, trudge we go. I'm not waddling my butt that far. And I'm on the ship. Damn it. Oh well, at least I got vending machines. Eh. Eh. Damn, I apparently need to make sure my stuff is all up to date. Okay. I don't have another. You go back there. And another one is one of these. 29. Okay, I can sell the. Damn, hers hits hard. That one hits better. All right. Here you go. I wasn't done. Damn it. Yeah, it was. Okay. Check armor though. Better. 6. 39. Let's drop some stuff in the ship so we at least get some weight back.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Bomb. There you. Need the mind control one right now. That's cute. Alright. What's our weight looking like? 76. Best number I've seen in a while. Oh. And there's Nyoka stuff. Okay. How did I miss this the first time?
Mountain. You can see so much from here. So many beasts would need killing. So many drinks would need drinking. I've got to
That's
do more cardio.
encouraging, roar. Oh, great. Might as well save before I get my butt kicked. Nothing? Nothing. Oh, I see something. Might as well. Alright. Ah, great. Swarms.
Don't mess with us! And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
Hey, you! Get over here!
Runners. Don't say.
This station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders.
Sure, I'm totally Marauder. Yes, indeed.
Reckon that sounded far too coherent for a marauder. That's good. Otherwise I'd have to kill you. You're clear. But I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know?
What are you doing up here hunting Marauders?
I take it you ain't met the other C3s. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. You want more details? You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain.
What are you waiting for? Help me kill these Marauders.
There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play it by the book. Usually. Go petition the boss man. Maybe you can convince him to alter my duties.
How do I find the other C3s?
See that path that runs underneath that giant archway? Follow it on down. There's a little station near the cliff. You'll find the rest of my crew there.
I'm off.
How'd you get up here? Through the caves?
What caves?
Good answer. I wasn't looking forward to gut-shotting you. See, the thing is, I'm with the corporate compliance crew. C3, if you will. We're mercs. And our current contract mandates that we annihilate any creatures or persons that emerge from the tunnel.
Allow me to intervene. It's my job to mediate any conflicts of interest regarding C3 and third parties. All right, first things first. To make a decision in this dispute, I'm gonna need to know what your role in your organization is.
You can consider me a CEO of a company of one.
A lean but efficient corporate structure. I'm impressed. Still, I gotta wonder, what are your intentions regarding Devil's Peak Station? That is why you've wandered out here, I presume.
Joy sent me to talk to you.
Well, that's all well and good, but the reason you've come is secondary to the arbitration at hand. Our guidelines allow us some leeway in identifying threats to our client. Your unorthodox profession makes me think we ought to remove you from the premises permanently. However, The terms of our contract specifically targets marauders, iconoclasts, MSI operatives, and anyone deemed to hobo-like in appearance.
All right, guys, I need to take a bio break. Give me just a second. I'm going to put some music on and send you back into the intro screen. All right, let's get back to it. And
As you don't appear to fit any of those categories, I'm afraid I can't quite make a call on you.
Don't we, as a standing policy, provide an alternative to termination via financial restitution? Addy, our chief financial officer, could confirm, but I'm betting if you're willing to compensate us for our lost time and productivity due to this arbitration, you could pass.
oh my god. Can't we all just get along for free? We're on the same side
I
here.
guess we might could. There's something I like about you. Can't put my finger on it, but I feel like I'd rather have you with us than against us.
I mean, probably.
Vance, unless you have a final point of contention to make, I'd say he's clear to go.
Nah, I'll sign the clearance form. Just, I must advise you to steer clear of Devil's Peak Station. It's teeming with marauders.
Anything else you need?
I met Joy by the station. I was hoping to get you guys to do your job and take down the Marauders.
Trying to say we didn't do our job?
Yeah.
I'll have you know, our contract was to stop any marauders coming from the caves. Didn't say nothing about the ones taking the mountain path. We'll simply clear them out later, once we've got the go-ahead from Berthold.
Who's Berthold? Your boss?
That's right. Berthold Fox is our boss man, founder, president, and CEO. Bertie went down into the caves on a hunt for marauders, give or take, 6 hours ago. He's a hands-on type. Likes to handle the tougher tasks himself. Although, he should have been back. Going on 6 hours now. I'd ask you to check the caves for him, but then we'd have to kill you when you crawl back out.
Oh my gosh. You gonna kill Bertrand whenever he returns from the caves too?
Space, no. The contract doesn't target C3s. How do we enforce it otherwise?
A mite cold-blooded, ain't he, Donald?
Make me an honorary C3. I'll go look for him.
Done. Use this. Signal's locked to Bertie's tracker. Should lead you right to him. Or his body. Whatever you find. Bring him back to us, okay?
Uh-huh. I'm going now. Oh, boy. I shouldn't be complaining. It's kind of fun to do another mission on top of this one, but at the same time, it's like, really? I came up here for her. Why do I have to keep going on other people's quests? Let me finish the one I got. All right. Loot, loot, glorious loot. Give me this stuff. I'm broke. Oh, that hurts. Got it.
Little help here so we both don't die?
Working on it. Give me a second. Oh, that's bad.
My kind of action. Slayer, over here. That assist was a violation of corporate law if I ever saw one. Since it was to my benefit, and we're largely in lawless lands, I'll look the other way. C3 owes you one, stranger. You haven't seen Constance, have you? Ah, there's her torso. And that'll be her legs over yonder, never mind.
Oops.
Berthold.
What in the void are you thinking, creeping around a mannequin like that?
At the time, I was thinking, please don't see me, oh law, I don't want to die, nah, nah, nah. Now I'm thinking it was stupid to come in here.
You'd think. Oh no. C3 sent me to find you.
Means it's still holding the post then. Good. You might head on back. We can talk more there where it's safe. I'll be on my way. Once I've gathered up Constance's parts.
Well, she's over there. And over there. And over there.
Like true professionals.
Hi, Mooncat. What's the matter? Flip a seat. Hang out. Moon. Sir, I am playing a game right now. What's the matter? I'm not following you right now. I will follow you after I'm done with the stream tonight. To the bottom of the tunnel, then teleport back up. Oh, law. Hi, Duffy Cat.
Hey, Mannequin Slayer. Glad you made it in one piece. After all, not everyone's so lucky. Meet my corporate compliance crew. Then check out our weapons locker inside. I reckon you'll find something you like.
Nice.
Then we call it even between us.
Why are you guys guarding this station?
We were hired to do so. Why else? You did get the memo that we're mercenaries? Our client's a bit unorthodox, sure. He calls himself the broker, and prefers the glow of a terminal to flesh and blood interaction. But I can't fault his work ethic. Our current gig's to stop, by means of lethal force, any creatures exiting the caverns, including but not limited to marauders, iconoclasts, and agents operating for the MSI.
Kind of odd for a group of mercs to label themselves as a corporate entity.
The corporate model is the oldest and most efficient, not to mention stable structure history has ever shown us. Plus, corporations got certain rights not entailed to individuals. I lead the C3s. Addie covers our payroll and expenditures, Lance handles the human capital, and Donald is our charming public face. Our system
charming,
works.
I'm sure.
We've racked up more confirmed kills than any other crew you can hire.
Can't imagine the competition.
The best is the best, lady. That's all there is to it.
I'll call it even if you help me wipe out the marauders at the broadcast station.
You drive a hard bargain, Mr. Queen Slayer. It don't make much financial sense for C3 to expend resources on any killing beyond the contract stipulations. As the marauders didn't enter from the caves, the requirements are murky. At the same time, we do want to keep our client alive until the payment's cleared.
So let's do this.
We recommended the client safeguard himself, so I don't expect that the main doors will be accessible. Find a way to open them, and we'll clear any hostiles on the inside. I'd best radio ahead for Joy and Hudson to prep for us. They'll be at the station entrance, ready with our finest auto mechanicals to assist you. C3s, prepare to move out.
Nice. That current and one in melee. Hell. Repair everything. Anchor. 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 Add a supply. Oh, that's right. I got rid of all those. Whoopsies. Woo! What? Angry ducks? Or celebratory ducks? Or
There
ducks?
you are. Boss man said you'd be up this way.
Why do people make such a big thing out of hiking? Once you're up, you just gotta go down again.
To be honest, I'm surprised it's still standing. Every time I set foot inside, I half expect the tower to fall over.
Fox radioed ahead. Said I'm to follow you. Provide whatever support you need. If those bastards start shooting, we'll join in. I gotta warn you, my girl Sunshine here is a tad trigger happy. Of course, me and her will follow your lead. Just wanted you to know we wouldn't begrudge you of any violent inclinations.
Okay. Your gun's the trigger happy one, or are you?
Ain't it the same, really? I'd say me and my piece meet each other halfway on the issue. She likes to be used, and I like to put her to good use. As so very often as I can. We can tell friend from foe, mind you, but it's probably best not to walk directly in front of us.
Prefer to go through unheard and unseen.
I'm just gonna put this out there. That is a dumb fucking idea. You've got two highly productive purveyors of death at your command, and you ain't going to unleash us? But it's your call. We'll still back you up if you run into trouble.
I appreciate that. Waste a company ammo. I mean, you didn't waste I didn't have to waste my ammo, so it didn't seem like that much of a waste to me. Oh, Nyoka!
Covering you!
Curse my loot addiction. Ah, there, Mooncat. Ooh, I blew his pieces off. Oopsies. Finish stealing everything not nailed down. Yep, that one's sealed.
You may not realize this being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. Which means you can't ever get to me. So leave already.
No. Can't. We'll see about that. Here's the nice one! Hiding! On you! I'm warmed up now.
Purple berry crunch. I want the purple stuff. Oh, thank Christ. Okay. Crap. 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 Oh. Crap. 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 Nope. 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 I like it. That might be my gun. Nope. 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 Tasty chops. Okay. Alright, at least dropped 100 pounds.
Here's the elevator, but it ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown. Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
Now that we're not overweight again, let's refill. Barb, the new environmental control terminal is now installed and running upstairs. Congratulations. You messaged corporate about it. You get to manage it. Consider this your official notice to hide its access key card deep in the bottom of a drawer somewhere, preferably within the archives or in one of the station's other popular sections. Because I sure as hell will not allow our station's efficiency scores to plummet due to a pointless safety feature. Don't even think about it. Testing the system out. The emergency sirens will make your ears bleed, and if you accidentally trigger the fire suppression system, it can suck the air from the room faster than its station's last performance review. Val. Okay. Well, there's my access key. Check the toilets. There it is. I love some toilet lotion. Mmm. Silky smooth skin. Cool.
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me. Face to
Hi. I'm stealing your stuff. Give me a second. Okay, I think I've stolen all your stuff. What do you want?
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the
A little bit of both.
galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running some wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast.
I need to see the information broker about.
No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood at this very moment. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
Ooh.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the Broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that. Aside from you.
Why me?
You're here, and you're armed, aren't you? The feed's gone grainy, but it looks like you're packing deadly force.
I mean, maybe a little bit.
For sure. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
How many Marauders broke into the station?
Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already, they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll be out of a job, permanently.
I'll see what I can do. Wait a minute. I have stuff for this. Still skills. Lockpick. Boop. My schnazzy hat, that's how. Pick up the stuff. Okay. Nope. One. D6.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
Yeah.
C3's entering through the main doors as we speak.
They'll never see him.
Light 'em on fire, ladies and gents! Put 'em down!
Heard the thing.
Stay down, Waste of company ammo.
Waste of company ammo.
I just earned a fine bonus.
Waste of company ammo.
Oh my god.
Serves you right, dissident.
Waste of company ammo.
Waste of company ammo. Got it. Well, while you guys waste your company ammo, I'm gonna rob this place blind. Oh my god, I should have came by myself.
That's the last of them, I think.
Time to collect a fine bounty.
Waste of company ammo.
Hey guys, did you know that was a waste of company ammo?
Time to collect a fine bounty.
Atmospheric controls, environmental sensor status sensors currently indicating a standard level range regarding the temperature and chemical composition through the station. Press for mechanical series surveillance. Alright. Sounds like a waste of company ammo, if you ask me. I forgot to check that computer terminal in there. As stated in the prior 4 messages, there's simply no cause for alarm. I swear to you, Harem, the situation is under control. What you call a near emergency, I would consider a non-event. Yes, a high energy transmission was used for too lengthy a period of time, and yes, the generator cannot safely support the activity. Yes, and yes. They could have been damaged under load, but the point remains nothing happened. We caught the issue in time. The engineers involved were reprimanded. I swear on my mama's grave, it will not happen again. Now please cease contacting me for daily updates on the status of the generators. Thank you, Val. What in the black hole were you thinking, Val? At some point, space efficiency becomes the inverse of time efficiency, and one negates the other. What I mean is, how am I to do my morning business when the toilets are directly facing the open showers? You might like watching fellows scrub their jigglies while you take a steaming dump, but I don't. Sincerely, thanks for the peep show. Not really. That was sarcasm, Theodore. On the contrary, Theo, not only is it a spatially efficient design, but it also encourages simultaneous users to hurry their business. Don't like, don't look. or speed it up and move on. After all, the faster you're back to your station, the happier we all will be. Warmest regards, Val. Postscript, you take too many bathroom breaks, and you know it. Oh. But the boss makes $1 and I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time. All right, that's some good work, soldiers.
Enforcing compliance is just busy work. Damn it.
Old laws, but I love my job. Ain't nothing like getting paid to kill.
Death and taxes are coming for you. Them are my pistols, see?
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You'll hurry on it.
Hello, Hiram.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. And you got me my money's worth out of the C3s. I ought to have simply dealt with you in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Didn't do it out of the goodness of my heart, if you catch my drift.
Yes, I believe I do. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
Little man. You know why I'm here? Can we continue the conversation from the intercom now?
If you insist. As I was telling you before, I am the premier broker for all of Monarch. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Careful, I know that line. I use it all the time.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time.
Why is that?
I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions.
Have fun. This is a problem how?
There's too much blasted background noise. Nothing gets through but their local broadcasts. This, of course, has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood.
Can't we cut them off from inside the station?
No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end.
Where's Amber Heights?
To the east, almost in sighting distance of Devil's Peak Station.
Where's Stellar Bay?
My former partner, Sanjar, transmits from his office in MSI's headquarters in the center of town. Don't let him try to fool you. While his messages might seem like gibberish, they are in reality coded business orders to off-world companies. I understand why he needs the bandwidth, but we had a deal and he's broadcasting ceaselessly.
Amber Heights.
Amber Heights is one of the only surviving settlements outside of Stellar Bay. Graham Bryant and the Iconoclasts there got their hands on a working relay station. Now they're ceaselessly transmitting philosophist ramblings on my airwaves.
Tell me more about MSI and the Iconoclasts.
Graham and his Iconoclasts believe anarchy is the way of life. Sanjar opposes it, as he's taking strides to corporatize Stellar Bay.
I'll talk some sense into
Death,
them.
I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end.
Mm.
Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience.
Nyoka needs a favor.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
She's your friend and she's in need. You're the only one who can help.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you?
Will.
Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra too.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, round 1 of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
You're an info broker. What's that? Granted, I know.
Is that a trick question? Because to answer it, you'd need to pay me. Of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me anything you'd like. I'll even offer it for free.
Oh boy.
We'll call it in exchange for your help with the broadcasts. Ask me what you will.
Let's talk about the board.
There are so many members. Do specify.
Oh boy. Got any compromising information on the chairman?
If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. Do you understand? What I am about to reveal is the sort of information that gets a body disappeared. MSI's ownership of Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such status.
So the chairman demonizes Monarch rather than welcome it back into the fold.
Exactly. But you didn't hear so much as a whisper of such from me.
I know nothing. Want to ask you about something else.
I am a veritable font of information.
Good. Curious about MSI. Nah. What can you tell me about Phineas?
Not much, admittedly.
You know something about him.
Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history. As far as what's between us, I mean. Outside of that, well, that's a raptidon of another color.
I'm listening.
I do know this much. There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, the experiments he conducts for the greater good are in fact treasonous and for self-gain. I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations, considering the source, but I am also not unconvinced either.
Want to ask you something else?
For you, I am a veritable font of information.
I've noticed. Have you received any broadcasts from Earth?
What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for them. No buyer means it's not worth my time. Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one, that might be worth it for the right price.
I'm curious about MSI.
They are a curious lot. Insufferable. And short-sighted, too. What else do you wish to know?
I could use some dirt on Sanjay.
Sanjar's not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. He'll never be reinstated. Not in his lifetime. For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because every other exec died during the massacre at Amber Heights.
Very interesting.
The information I gather usually is, or it's not worth my time investment, as you can imagine.
Curious about Graham Bryant's deep, dark secrets.
Some say Graham suffers from nightmares that leave him sweat-drenched and screaming. I would assume it stems from the friends and family he lost in Amber Heights all those years ago. You mean between MSI, the Iconoclasts, and myself? I bet neither of those megalomaniacs told you I was the true mastermind behind Monarch. Back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left and right, I'm the one who approached Sanjar and Graham with the means to our salvation. I offered them a legal way to take control of the planet. If MSI were the only corporation here, they could claim sole ownership.
So MSI would have to stay behind while the other corporations left.
Precisely. The other corporations were fleeing because of the hazard clause declaring Terra 1 uninhabitable. But MSI had lagged behind, giving Sanjar and Graham an opportunity. Take over MSI, stay here while the other corps left, take over the planet.
Rule the world. So you're the glue that brought them together.
Precisely. Without me, they never would have done more than play Revolution in hushed whispers over scuzzy kale ales in the tavern. Thus, the bargain was struck. They could run MSI while I would operate Devil's Peak Station. Unfortunately, relations have soured over time.
Why'd the partnership fall apart?
Competing ideologies. Graham believes Sanjar has become corrupted by the corporate lifestyle, that he is now similar to the original corporate executives they sought to reform. And Sanjar has learned the hard way that Graham is quite morally gray.
All right, I want to ask you something else.
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
I've noticed. That's enough gossip for now.
You seemingly regard my trade.
I'd like to secure some information.
I may have a secret for you, for the right exchange.
Nope.
How low you seemingly... Sure, you know where to find me if you need me.
Yup. Locked in a little room. You don't mind if I take all your crap, do you? I need some purple. Right, priority transmission log, and now a message from our sponsor. Tired of itchy acid burns? Try Aunt Cleo's artisanal burst scented moisturizing cream. Accessing Devil's Peak Station. Status. The station's primary band is presently oversaturated with continual transmissions from sister settlements. Off-world signals are unable to be isolated for recording. Continue. Administrator notes, Amber Heights data is iconoclast in origin. Graham is behind it. Must speak with him. Stellar Bay broadcaster coded gibberish. Could potentially use the backmail. Sanjar has his signature all over it. Getting broadcast. Authorized broadcast. Don't even try to pretend you're unaware that all broadcast is currently locked down. Please return to milling about the break room and lamenting that internship is corporate arbitration. You never finished. Or to override the lock on recording, simply enter your admin username and the password in the command line. Oh, you can't. Maybe you should have been nicer to Val. Personal files, continue. Memorandum titled Clear Blue Skies, mood optimistic. Dare I say the future is looking bright. Indeed, I can run a full gamut of operations without ever leaving the sanctuary of the broadcasting room. Sanjar and Graham are living up to their promise and have not interfered with initial broadcasts. The deal is holding, and I believe I can make life here. Memorandum. Sneaky, mood sneaky. Had a near miss the other day, nearly ended up with the board on my trail. We will mark that trial firmly in the failure category. One must experiment, however, to ascertain the best method. I have found thus far that the most reliable method for evading detection within the limited frequency of Monarch off-world transmissions involves duplicating regular news broadcasts on several unused frequencies. My information gathering associates now know to filter out the sounds in the vocal range, in turn isolating the embedded data, and the board's authorities are none the wiser. Playing Hazard has never been so thrilling, nor high stakes. Memorandum titled Should Have Known, mood furious. Fox it all. The imbecilic children and their hatred of each other, Sanjar and Graham, have oversaturated my key bands. They'll take down each other all right, and me right alongside them. I should never have invited them to play, but what to do about it now? What to do, indeed. Sounds like you got a little bit of trouble, bud. Still skills and lockpick.
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
All right, done here. On to the next. I don't know what that was supposed to do. Right. Probably thank you.
Only good marauder is a dead or dying one. It's like working.
Okay. Research facility. Research facility to see if it contains. Oh, let's go get another science weapon.
I can take a hint. Want me to never turn my back to you? Doing this. Didn't even get our hands dirty.
this was a named one. Karkinos.
Well, I ain't letting you die here, woman!
Get back up. After too many encounters with you're not quite yourself anymore. Manta family of creatures are attacking party. No. Ah, I'm heavy again. Alright, let's go sell. You're a trader, aren't you?
Hello again. You want to buy something?
I want to sell something. Let's trade. Let's see what you got. That. Special about this one. Repair all. All right. Lost a little weight. Let's get going again.
Anyone else?
Please, you don't have to do this. Just let us down from here. The humidity is really uncomfortable. Look, I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
Oh, I'd pay to see that again.
That was a thing. Oh, for this was closed up, right? Yep, that one's closed. That one's closed. This one's locked. That one's open. Okay. My good sir, I feel like you have misunderstood the relationship we currently have. You are still breathing because I have loot. Bad guy's dead. Ooh. New Deadeye. Okay, got that, got that. Any other good stuff in here? Nope. Damn, this place just keeps going. Alright, this terminal is only to be used by UDL personnel as A23-7 clearance. If you are reading this without A27 or 23-7 clearance, please report to your supervisor for immediate termination and disciplinary actions, including but not limited to fines in excess of 100,000 bits, detention in an UDL authorized incarceration center for up to 136 months, mandatory corporation policies and valued seminars, revocation of company lounge and or bathroom privileges. Got it. Research. Project Lorem Ipsum shall result in a potent, mostly non-lethal crowd control gas for use against rioting, agitated, or excessively numerous crowds. Awesome. Rich sulfur pockets make Monarch a prime site for testing and experimentation. Early results show promise, but further research is necessary. UDL disavows all knowledge of and responsibility for Lorem Ipsum. All data in this report is considered proprietary knowledge of UDL. Transfer files to external tape. Ejecting portable storage device ejected. Woot. Messages and Sanders. Just reporting in to let you know that the lab's all set up. We found a good sulfur pocket to drill into so that the data is coming in, but this place smells awful. The only local we've had to make contact with is the sublight boss in Failbrook. She doesn't ask questions, but I'm pretty sure she's gouging us, and we're all getting sick of expiring cysty bits. Yummy. It's supposed to smell awful, that's the point, and I don't care that Sublight is charging you as long as it keeps your presence there quiet. If word gets out, we're going to spend the rest of our lives in corporate re-education seminars. I don't I don't want to hear from you again until you have a working formula. Once we've got that, you and the rest of the lab rats can come to Byzantium and live on cacao ribs for all I care. Sure. And come up with a better name for the project, something flashy and catchy, but that rest of management will take seriously. Maybe Waterloo or Dangerburn. I'm sick of my boss asking me why I'm forgetting to fill out parts of my reports. Turning to project titles, access restricted by user, Pal J, credentials required. Hack. If Valdez wants a better title, see how she likes these, JP. She's going to be furious if she ever finds this list, and I'm not covering for you. Make sure these are good and hidden, NS. Thunderdog, Eggs Mayhem, Skunk Parade, Fuck You Valdez, and I Want My Raise. I like it. A little more incriminating evidence. It's daytime out. Let's see if there's a ladder up there to see why people got blown the hell off of it. Doesn't look like it. Nope. I don't even know how they got up there. How did I miss you? Alright, the terminal is only to be used by UD blah 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 in trouble. Research. After successful trial, management has decided to put Project Not a Toy on hold. UDL will instead pursue projects with a wider area of effect for more practical large-scale crowd control. Before anyone asks, this does not mean I'm unlocking the gun. It's still off limits, NS. Early results are promising. We've managed to increase the surface tension of the gloop to create a controlled and predictive spread of the substance. Management wants a catchier name, though. I told Pal we're not calling it Project Stinky Bits, but he refuses to refer to it as anything else. It doesn't even make sense. The goop particles are nearly frictionless. Pal and Chastity have started to show interest in the project, which should be good, but their trials seem to be involving covering various hard-to-reach surfaces and goop and launching expensive equipment at them. I'm going to have a talk with them. Pal and Chastity have started... Nope, I already did that one. Someone filled my underwear drawer with gloop. I have theories. Chastity used the gloop gun in our office paintball game yesterday. She said it was a mistake, but this is the third time she's made the same mistake, and she managed to cover the door panel with the stuff. Damn thing's been going haywire ever since. Do you know how hard it is to clean goop? Chastity doesn't, because every time I pull out the latex and solvent, she remembers she's got actual work to do. From now on, I'm locking the damn gun. Unlock goop gun containment unit. Alright, to confirm that you are authorized Universal Defense Logistics Security Specialist, please answer the following questions. You are attending a company meeting at HHC headquarters in Byzantium and a vile distant attack the building. What is your priority? Get to safety, evacuate the employees, protect the chairman. Protect the chairman. Correct response, registered, proceed with security check. Question 2. You are perusing one of our many UDL personal security mega outlets and enjoying our fine selection of employee compliance equipment. When you are approached by a stranger, he makes an offhanded comment that could be construed as an indirect insult to Chairman Rockwell. What do? Berate him relentlessly to defend the chairman's honor. Okay. You and your spouse have a healthy, loving relationship, but one day you discover that they have been reading unsanctioned stories to your children. What do? Arrest your spouse and admit your children to a re-education program? There we go. Use the prototype crowd-suppressing weapon Gloop has been authorized. Reminder, indoor use of the weapon will result in any cleaning fees being deducted from your paycheck. Have a pleasant day. The gloop gun. Alright, let's see what this is. Science weapon. The development of this weapon has halted when one of the scientists working on it was killed by marauders, and the remaining team realized that no one understood her portion of the work. How the gloop is produced, how it counteracts gravity, and how it creates and conducts electricity is unknown. Well, that sounds fun. I'll hold on to it for now. Okay. Yeah. I'll deal with this. Here I come over here and see what's over here. Wait a minute, wasn't I over here earlier? Concealed door. That is the other side of that door. Oh, cool. Can I get to this stuff under the waterfall? Haha! There we go.
Teach me that.
I see. I am overweight again. Let's see if the safe house has got anything fun. Do, 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 do. Really? One guy.
Like true professionals.
Yay, spam. My favorite. Deny. Come on, I just need a vendor of some sorts. Of course.
Hello again.
Hi.
You want to buy something?
Nope. Tempting to keep. Tempting to keep. Pretty good helmet. Crap. Oh, I was gonna keep. Never mind. Okay, still got a stealth skill one. All right. Back over here.
Ah, this factory offers the loveliest aromas. Like if you cook forest over a sulfur pit. Ah, you must be a part of the new line shift. Don't tell me you lost your key card already.
A lost card's worth 2 infractions, you know.
How much for a card and no infractions?
Depends on what you got. But I reckon we can work something out.
Actually, I haven't been issued one yet. It's my first day on the job.
You know, I think I did hear something about that. Alright, okay.
Score! Alright. I hear piggies. Greetings, authorized user. The king would like to remind you to please clock out before documenting your daily shift in 15-minute increments. Do not forget to clock back in when returning to your work for the next 23-hour shift. If you would like to file a complaint, please immediately report to the king to receive an infraction on your performance. Old files to be deleted. I don't want to say I told you so, but I did message you that the writing was on the wall back in April, did I not? Which, if you remember, is one of the reasons I begged you to please hurry in your decision-making, which inadvertently and unfortunately stoked your ire at me for rushing you. By now, everything I feared is coming to pass. C&Ps, abandoned Monarch with the others, the factories in working order, but less and less of us keep showing up for shifts. Because what's the point, really? Never got my last two bit carts for wages owed, which means I can't pay rent. Aggie, let alone sponsor your wastrel of a cousin gambling habits. I know how you titter it away whenever I raise these sorts of concerns, but I'm not joking, Angie. Only a matter of time before I'm plumb out in the streets. What you going to do then? Keep telling me to wait? I can't. The next ferry scheduled for Thursday at 2 o'clock. I'll be on it, and I'd like you to join me. If you do, then I'll have your answers at last. If not, then I guess I'll have to answer the same either way. I won't be waiting for another month on end. See you at the ferry platform, I hope. Yours in heart, if not body, Fitz. Shift report 84. Unclog machine, clean. Well, not much really interesting. Okay. Not too shabby. Mind me, just taking your crap. Blah, blah, blah. A from Rose. Factory back online. Feels strange. Not only did I never think I'd stoop to this sort of work, but they gave me your place on the line. Wish you could have waited just for a little while, but that's fine. Me and cousin Isaac are right as rain we are. I never met a man so eccentric as the factory's new owner, Clive. Got a dreadful temper, he does, but he pays our wages on time, so I guess I don't rightly mind. Just, if you ain't coming back, you could at least answer my darned messages. I feel like a fool sending these, like I'm pouring my heart into these silly diaries. Maybe I go visit with Isaac. Haven't seen him in a few days. The one you left behind. Blanchard, I cannot frickin' take it any longer. I know the money's good, I know the work's steady, but Core, you can hardly fathom what it's like day in and day out. I grew up in the slimy worm, and now he's got me calling it the Borst King of Monarch. Like real fraggin' royalty, like the myth of old. And he's always muttering to himself or shouting, spattered with gristle or worse. But I know what happened to the fella who got pink slips won't go out that way. Not me, and not on account of Slaughterhouse Clive. I quit. Your loving brother, Janin. Agent me. I am a master of disguise. Ooh, playing it close. You didn't see anything. Terminal, SB Financials, cans produced, cans distributed. Losing some money, bud. Nope, no intelligence. Hi, Sisty Pigs. Oh.
sight.
Not here.
Lawbreaker, I saw that. Just where do you think you're sneaking to? Production line is that away, you worthless gadabout.
Oh, come on. You aren't going to report me, are you?
I'm darn well thinking about it.
Rude. Please don't.
Well, since you asked me real nice, fine. I'll let it slide. But just this once, mind you.
Got it. Following message. Begin block quote. The sister pig gets 5 cans of borscht per meal per day each. Not 4, not 6, not 10. That's it. 5 precisely. And I don't care how much they squeal at you or how pathetic looking their sad little eyes are. If you're over or under feeding my stock, I will carve each of your limbs away and then run your shrieking body through the machine, dreadfully slow. Yike. Inventory logs. Inventory fast. Damn. Okay, that's one option. Yum yum, Sisty Pig.
Thought I saw something. Unexpected. Hold it. Just where do you think you're sneaking to? Production line is that away, you worthless gadabout. About it. Well, since you asked me real nice. Fine.
Real nice.
I'll let it slide. But just
go away.
this once, mind you.
Yep. Ooh, that's rude. Maintenance logs. Machinery, adipose, bone. Like to run deeper diagnostics, process. No. Oh, for the piston plasma, I ain't input start recording now, did I? No, you stupid piece of shrapnel computer. I was only saying how it irks me when the other filch my lunch. Pea-free butter and purpleberry jelly. I have, no, not borscht, and now for good reason. And while they're gouging, they got the nerve to fart and waggle their middle finger at me from the factory floor, 'cause they know, I can't go down there till the shift break. And by then, it's too late. Tell you what, though, I'm tempted. All right, to use the Century Automx new pink slip protocol to terminate each and every one of them. Won't be wagging their middle fingers then. Now, would they? Call elevator to the ground floor. Requires advisory message. Remember, when meeting with the king, do not initiate conversation. Avoid eye contact. Respond respectfully when addressed. And above all, do not provide any provocation for which to be canned. Got it. Force pockets. Turn around. Go the other way. Thank you.
Like a raft among the rocks.
System. Sweeping the area. Illegal activity detected.
No illegal activity here. Bye.
Their mistake.
Piss. And I had hoped it might not come to this.
You were a monster, and you deserved everything you just got. Alright. There's no files. No files in the directory. Who would have thought it? Am I right? Whole factory ripe for the taking. None the wiser, save for me, and now the king. I reckon who is also me, but different, better. I know it ain't wise to be so fanciful, but it grows so lonely. Just me and the pigs and the machinery, and now the king. The others will come soon, though, to work for me. The laborers gotta start small, but then we'll build, and we'll feed, and we'll feed, and we'll feed. The king can scarcely believe how awful fine it's all gone. I came from nothing, but now I am a self-made man, rich in meat and money. Beyond what one can believe, power and privacy are mine. Everything I ought ever to desire is mine, except for... And the king, he may not have been with me for the beginning, but he was the first to arrive. He kept me from being alone. That is for true. Don't think I'll forget nor escape that fact. Think I got it. Any personnel, and I don't care if they be a line worker or a janitor or a star-damn sisty pig. We shall tell them to call the king by his rightful moniker and do it properly. None of this slaughterhouse Clive pig shit. Or I will show them a slaughterhouse they won't ever forget. Did I make myself clear enough? Yes, marvelous. That's ought to do. Yep, don't feel bad. Okay, well, it appears that's done. Reason to blow up the place if I don't have to. I'm about to get caught. Don't ask me more about it. Not where he can hear us. Had to sneak this onto your datapad. Delete after reading. Just be careful. All I know is Tammy spied Slaughterhouse Clive feeding the sisters some questionable meat, awful bloody with bones poking out of it. Says later she found a hand in the trough. She screamed. Now Tammy's been downsized too, and the pigs keep getting fatter. Oh boy.
Processing.
Thought there was a back. Nope.
Unexpected.
Here they come.
Oh, fuck. Time to go. Time to go.
Someone's coming. You don't get back up right now.
Well, it was almost stealthy.
Good to see you.
Well, I guess let's go pick up the corpses. Do 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 do. Okay. Just a nice hard day on the factory, eh, guys? Have a good one. Nice seeing you. Yep. I'll be back tomorrow. Don't worry. Those 24-hour shifts sound great. Yep.
Food poisoning is one of the leading causes of death in health. Not surprising when you see these places from the inside.
One of the leading causes of death is me in this galaxy, apparently. Hi there, Mooncat. What you doing, buddy? What's up? Let me guess. Your food bowls are empty, and... well, a food bowl is empty, and it's the end of your world. Okay. I'll fill it when I'm done here. Everybody in chat still hanging out? Nice. Now, I do welcome you if you guys, want to get this chat going a little bit, or to invite some of your friends. Might help me get the numbers up, and help you guys have somebody to chat to.
Great, ain't she? She'll pull you out of the sulfur. So
Right.
Please say the Yoda corpse you're wearing is Clive's.
Slaughterhouse Clive is deceased.
Not much boast to that declaration. Am I to take that to mean you didn't kill him?
How many knuckleheads did you send to murder him? Of course it was me.
Hired more than were successful, can tell you that. Still, this ought to compensate for your troubles. And take an aromatic. You stink like Sissy Pig.
I mean, probably. Took care of your little drug running problem.
Funny you don't look like Nelson Mason. Funnier still, I wasn't aware of an existing problem.
He tried to cut costs by using sprats instead of autoloaders for transport.
That dunderhead. Can't hardly fathom how that panned out. Let me guess, it involved blood and guts and fur in places that don't merit mention. Well, you
Yeah,
got
pretty
my
much.
begrudging gratitude for cleaning the mess.
I'd like a room.
I take it you don't have a reservation. No matter, I keep a suite of VIP rooms for visitors of your, let's call it a certain means. The VIP rooms charge by the night. But for you, I'll make it a one-time fee. Got a feeling you'll make me a fine investment.
412, consider it sold.
Marvelous. Do take care of the place. Maid service won't clean after a murder.
I mean, probably. That's enough. All right. There's the VIP lounge. Okay. Anything else I need to do here? Sign Iconoclast, Amp Bites. Sublight. Okay. Radio Free Monarch is it looks like. Local region. Right. Really? They're right on. All right. Back to Stellar Bay. Oh. Right. Save. Save.
Aha, the helpful stranger I've heard so much about. Here to do business, hmm?
I might be.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
No, you have a meeting with me.
Byzantium. Did you hear that power play, Celia? They don't make them like this anymore in Halcyon. I only hope you don't judge me by my handshake. Now, what business brings you here?
Me? I'm charting my own path, going where the wind takes me.
What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna.
If I have to eat one more weird science project passed off as food in this sprat-fucked colony, I'm going to stab someone.
Yes, that's it. Channel your anger. I only wish I could do the same. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
If you're free of the corporations, why would you want to bring them back?
Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now.
So-called is right. We've got our hazards, but we're still here, damn it. The board took off without so much as a thought for the folks left behind.
And now you don't have to play by their rules. Sounds like a deal to me.
Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Sounds like you're freer than anyone else in Halcyon. Why not embrace it?
Exactly what I would have said if I'd been paying attention.
You talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
So what do you mean to do about it?
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
Ingenious plan? Don't get me wrong, I'm starting to admire your sand, but I bet you could overcomplicate a sisty sandwich.
What a charmingly roguish turn of phrase. Allow me to express my thanks at your confidence and assure you that my plan is indeed sufficiently complicated.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
This lady knows what's going on.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
How long did it take you to figure that you needed to defend your city?
Not long, but the devil is always in the details. And the salient detail here is a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Bolt 52 sounds useful. What is it?
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
Never realized fighting the bureaucracy could be this interesting.
It is quite the rush.
Once you have the Bolt 52, what's the other part of your plan?
I'll need to gather some supplemental materials, but I mustn't get ahead of myself.
You do tend to do that.
The Bolt 52 will be in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. And these days, it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Then I guess I'll go get a Bolt 52.
Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Oh, before I go, I need to ask something.
What can I do for you?
I need MSI to stop broadcasting. You're jamming Devil Peak Station. Yep.
You think we're the problem? Have you even heard the nonsense Graham is spewing? It isn't easy keeping a town like Stellar Bay afloat, especially without the board's backing. We need that frequency to reach our trading partners.
I'll deal with Graham. Right now, I'm talking to you.
My, you know how to take control of a situation, don't you? It's warm in here. Is anyone else warm?
What he means to say is that we won't need that frequency once we're able to get MSI restored to the board.
And the first step is getting the Bolt 52.
I have questions about MSI in the good old days.
Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes.
How did MSI get kicked off the board in the first place?
I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws.
Do you mean that you initiated your own removal from the board? That's why you can't trust corporations and their so-called laws.
It's true, the board has treated us unfairly, but I'd always envisioned that things could be different. For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2. Back then, it was known as Terra 1.
Terra 1 and Terra 2. I see the board put their best people on that one.
Really? I always thought they were refreshingly straightforward names. After all, the whole point of terraforming was to make them Earth-like.
Here, though, the results were mixed. That ain't fair. They didn't leave on account of the hazards. They left on account of their cowardice. The hazards just gave them a reason to put to paper.
Sharp as ever, Nyoka. And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out.
But not as some MSI, right?
Our leadership at the time certainly wanted to. But there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up.
Meaning you and Graham, right?
Ah, so you've heard about our prior acquaintance.
Mm-hmm. No sense being coy about it. We're partners now, aren't we?
I suppose you're right. Graham's always had a way with words. Strange as it may seem, I suspect he'd have quite the corporate career if he weren't so radical. Graham seemed like a reasonable man years ago, and we both agreed that MSI's treatment of its workers was untenable. I thought reforms would be enough. I didn't realize you wanted to abolish the corporate system entirely.
Why exactly do you want back on the board?
Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
Yeah, that'd go a long way toward rebuilding our homes.
As soon as I'm done, I'm getting some food. That's for sure.
Reach into their pockets.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community, and being cut off means slow strangulation.
Popcorn sounds good, but I'm pretty sure my oldest already ate it. They've treated you pretty roughly. Is it worth going back to that?
I'm not a man to put pride before progress. If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that's the path I mean to pursue. Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on our part will allow us a more equitable relationship.
Just be careful. The board doesn't mess around.
Oh, believe me, I've learned that much. But I'm also not going to leave MSI at a disadvantage. My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're restored, we could spread them to other corporations.
Why are you so invested in reforming MSI years ago?
Reforms are humane, but they're also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the data bears that out. Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms.
Yeah, it got a little later than... a little fast, didn't it? I can call it here if you need to call it a night, perps. Otherwise, I can go the extra 20 minutes that I missed out earlier. Using the board zone tools against them, then. Clever.
That's what I thought. But the senior executives laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2 along with everyone else.
Guess you missed the transport?
Many of us chose to stay behind. And as the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI.
Must have pissed off some real big suits.
All right, let me finish up with this, and I will let you guys get back to the rest of your evening.
Lots of very important reports on behalf of top MSI officials before I was able to achieve this position. I moved forward with our planned reforms, as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages.
I mean, yes, I am the streamer, but I wouldn't be a streamer without you guys here, so... I think I'd rather do right by you guys than worry about a few extra minutes. Should have known you couldn't oppose them.
We weren't trying to. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules, and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws. I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but I dearly wish it functioned differently.
Oh crap, yeah, 2 o'clock in the morning, or 1 o'clock in the morning. Damn. Yeah, I'll call it here as soon as I'm done picking this guy's brain. What's the hazard clause?
Straight bullshit is what it is. A fabrication rich folks use to preserve their investments by leaving a lot of people here to die slow.
Nyoka has the right of it. It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or location that it deems dangerous. For the greater good. Allegedly.
Allegedly. And they invoked it on Monarch.
Yes, making all of MSI criminals in the board's eyes. Rather hard to run a business that way.
You didn't tell me that Harem found the loophole giving MSI control of the Monarch.
Well, technically he may have suggested it, but he certainly wasn't doing the paperwork himself.
Oh no, not the paperwork. You were supposed to let Harem control Devil's Peak. That was the deal.
Technically he does. What exactly are you accusing me of?
You can't do much with the station while the airwaves are jammed.
Until we're back on the board, I need to run those advertisements. If there's no business on Monarch, then we all starve. Hiram included. Besides, Graham's the one you should really be concerned about. His propaganda does nothing but crowd the frequency.
Want to talk about something else? Met Grimm, the landing pad guard.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
He did a bang-up job.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
I gotta go. All right. Well, I believe that is one more day of Outer Worlds complete. Well, thank you guys for joining me for another stream. And I will be back tomorrow at regular time, I think. So I will let you guys go. Yeah, thanks for showing up, Purple. You guys have a good night.